This video is designed to help members who are attending VACC general meetings electronically, and particularly where voting is going to be undertaken at that meeting. Typically, this would be at an annual general meeting or a special general meeting. And when we talk about attendance at meetings electronically, this means you're not in the room. That means you're at home on your internet or on your phone or on another type of product like Zoom or Skype or Teams. During COVID, most of the meetings at the VACC have been fully electronic, and that means that all of those attending the meetings have been doing so off-site, and it's worked really well, and the level of capability has gone up significantly. Some people come on the internet, some via phone, or some via both. One of the challenges of holding electronic meetings where voting is needed is that members participating in the meeting need to be engaged in the meeting, let's say via Zoom, but they also need to be able to vote, which is achieved through a separate process, and that's driven from an email prompt, and I'll talk about that in just a moment. Now, this may all sound a bit difficult, but it's not, and this video is designed to help you through the process, and we've got some help lines available as well. We know that getting online and voting online can have its frustrations, but we've come a long way, and we've helped a lot of members so that this competency in this process is pretty seamless here now. We can't, however, fix internet connections at your end or technology failures at your end. So I'd urge members to get on and test their systems as soon as they can before a meeting so that we can help work things through if we need to. Telling us the day before is going to give us a real problem because we'll have a backlog of people and it'll be very difficult for us to help. So get on early and tell us if there's any problems. Of course, one of the upsides of electronic meetings is that we can get lots more members to attend who either can't get here or it's too far or there's all sorts of challenges in their way. This means that we can engage to a much broader group of people, and I'm looking forward to seeing new faces at special meetings and general meetings and all of our other meetings that are held online as well. So now I'm going to work through the instruction sheet that comes with the notice of the meeting that will help you connect to the meeting, and I'm going to point out some of the key prompts. You may want to print out the instruction sheet before you go any further, and it's available on the VACC website or via the bulletin that's been sent out. Step one is registering to attend the meeting, and this is done through a link at the bottom of the notice of the meeting or from the link in the instruction sheet. Once you've registered to attend, you'll receive a confirmation email from us at the VACC, and this will give you a link to join the meeting on the day and also a link to put into your electronic calendar, and I really recommend you do that. You don't have to wait for the day of the meeting to register, and my advice would be to register as early as possible. That way we can deal with any problems you might be experiencing. Registering to attend near to the meeting runs the risk of holding the meeting up, and that can give us all sorts of problems. The confirmation email also provides phone numbers for those members to wish to join the meeting by phone on the day. However, you'll still need to access your emails for voting because you'll get a voting form that's sent through your emails or a voting prompt. Joining the meeting on the day. So you can join the meeting in a number of ways, but one is through the link you created in your calendar. So you go in there on the day at the time of the meeting and click that prompt. Or through the email confirmation you receive from us, you can go in that way as well. If you choose the second option and get the following sign-in screen, make sure you use the link on the bottom that reads Join Meeting as an attendee, as you're not the administrator and it'll give you problems getting into the other one. How to vote at the meeting will be undertaken in parallel with your attendance via Zoom or if you're on the phone. When voting is required, you'll get an email prompt from TrueVote, which is the organisation we're using to undertake the voting. And they do this sort of thing for governments and other organisations. When a resolution is raised at the meeting, you're provided with an opportunity to vote on each resolution as we go through the resolutions. And then at the end of making your vote on the resolutions, you'll be asked to confirm that. And once you do that, you'll get a receipt back from TrueVote to say, yes, you voted and your votes have been accepted through the system. Again, that will be a ballot screen. It'll be from TrueVote, and you click as you go as the motions are raised and discussed as part of the meeting. And I think it's really important that members read the notice of the meeting beforehand. There's no point waiting for the meeting to actually start. You've got the notice is on the VACC website. Make sure you actually read the items before the meeting actually opens it up itself. Proxy votes are also valid in the same way as they are as a face-to-face meeting. So if somebody wants you to carry their proxy, just make sure they fill out the proxy form. And again, that's with the notice. And there's a link to it in the instruction sheet as well. That means that when you're voting, you're going to have your vote and you're going to have their vote as well. That's a normal proxy scenario. These are the main points from the electronic meeting process and voting processes. And if you've got any questions, just call Anna Travora on 0398291105 or send her an email at atravora@vacc.com.au. This is a great opportunity for even broader member engagement. Love to see you attend at the meetings. And if you have any questions, just give us a call.